Hey everyone, just picture this. Smith was always the reliable one. Growing up, he was the kid who shared his lunch and the teenager who lent his notes. Now, fast forward to adulthood. Smith found himself in relationships where he was the giver and the forgiver. Smith met Jane during college. They clicked instantly, but Jane had a habit of crossing boundaries. She would cancel on dates at the last minute, flirt with other guys at parties, and each time Smith would forgive her when she came back with an apology. Now, he believed in second chances and thought people could change, but the cycle continued. One night, Smith planned a special anniversary dinner. He waited for hours and hours, but Jane never showed up. The next day, she came with an apology and a story about a family emergency. Of course, Smith forgave her, but soon he learned that she was actually out with friends and forgot the anniversary. So this pattern continued. Jane pushing boundaries and Smith always forgiving, hoping for a change. But each apology from Jane was just a temporary fix, a band-aid over a major wound. As children, people often push the envelope to see where the boundaries lie, running into conflicts and being forced to make amends. But just like someone who can't say no, a person who keeps forgiving others for pushing boundaries often gets hurt the most. Now, does this describe you? While I'm sure you have a big heart, it's likely bruised and broken because of all the people you've let trample over it. Apologies are meant to be a fresh start, right? A chance to repair what's broken and start again. But here is a fact about life. You can't do that every time. Now, if you constantly feel hurt, betrayed, and taken advantage of by the same person, understand that the apologies are just a temporary adhesive to put you back together again, only to be broken once more. Now, interestingly, a person who forgives every time and someone who uses apologies as a tool of gaslighting and emotional manipulation have a cynical kind of codependency. So the person who forgives every time often seeks emotional validation and self-esteem from others. Forgiving others help them go off guilt for holding a grudge, stemming from a fear of losing the person or losing the people. Now, on the other hand, someone who uses apologies as emotional manipulation often guilt trips the forgiver. They say things like, I said I'm sorry now. What more do you want me to do? Or what more do you want from me? Or can't you just move on? So this kind of pressure shifts the blame onto you, making you feel bad for holding on to your feelings. See, the paradoxical truth about life is that the people closest to us the most have power over us or have the ability to hurt us. That's why forgiving them takes so much out of you. And it's exactly why you need to ensure they deserve your forgiveness in the first place. Don't just trust their words or even their actions. Trust their patterns of behavior. The longer a pattern goes on, the other is to fake it, making it the only reliable metric for judging if they truly deserve more chances. We are pattern recognition machines. We look for patterns in nature, relationships, and the world around us to understand it better. So apply that same instincts when dealing with people. Know that each time you forgive, you sacrifice a part of yourself. The pattern of their behavior is the only thing that shows how much of you needs to be sacrificed to keep that relationship alive. The truth is, we all make mistakes anyway, and at some point, you will be on the other side asking for forgiveness. But when you're finding space in your heart to accept an apology, don't be shamed or guilted into it. Don't let others chip away at you with half-hearted apologies because in the long run, you can't survive that way. So with that being said, until next time.